Hello and welcome back to a new episode for the conversion of Lifeboat Hugo. Also welcome on Noah's Ark here with all my animals. It's not that many, it's just the cat and the dog. Anyway, we're still very much on the inside, working away, finishing off more things, and I hope you enjoy this episode. I am in the galley. I covered up the oven again because I don't want it to get all dusty and everything else. The reason for not being able to get on with the galley is that I still have to sand these window frames, which is on the list to be done, because then the worktops can go in and the sink and everything else, which would be good. What I'm looking at now, though, is the space where the fridge freezer is going to go, which will be here. I've actually got my measurements on the wall here, and the depth, as you can see, is 58 centimeters. You might not do centimeters, but that's what we do in Europe. And I can show you, if I can get that 58 is just past this little bulkhead here. I know it's upside down, but it means that this little lip here is actually in the way, so I need to cut that off. It's part of the GRP for where the helm seat is and the instruments are. There's no problem getting rid of this. It's going to be a bit of a slog because it's all GRP, so dusty and itchy and whatever else. But that will have to come off just to give me that little bit more space. I'm in the galley and we picked up a new gas bottle for the hob, and as I've shown you before, the gas locker is in the cockpit just there, but trying to get the bottle in yesterday we found out it didn't actually fit, so I had to do a bit of fettling, getting this slightly built out, and now the gas bottle will slide in. Of course I will have to seal that all up, although with the colour gas it's actually heavier than air, so if there was a leak it'll be sitting in the bottom. But yeah, another one of those little things that you come across until you try it, you're not 100% sure, but at least it's fitted now. So I strengthened the edges, the corners, with the thickened epoxy, so when that goes off they can have a bit of a sand and then some paint put on. As I am dotting the I's and crossing the T's, another job I wanted to finish is find some more oak spindles. These are actually table legs that I glued together and doweled together to make the last two posts for the bed in the forward cabin. They're going to go right at the front of the bed, or towards the bow. They're going to be shorter, but at least it'll look like a four-poster bed, which is just one of the things I wanted to do. But yeah, these still need sanding and then varnishing and put into place, but I'll show you when it's done. One of the other jobs I'm doing while stuff is drying and curing is putting this last louver door together, which is not much of a fun job because look at all the slats that need to go in the right place. But I'm just going to sit here and see if I can put it together. I've done the first one and I've done some smaller ones, so I'm guessing I can do this. Luckily I've got some sash clamps to put on there and just take it slowly and hope to get it together. Got the louver door together, still clamped up to stop it from warping. I put as much primer coat on as I could. The rest will be done another day, probably tomorrow. Can also show you the spindle I put there. It's still very difficult with the light coming through the fore hatch, but there we go. So this bed is turning into a 4-poster bed, although the aft ones are tiny, but I quite like how it looks. And yes, this door does still open, so that's not a problem. So we're in the shed, got the last bit of ply to cut for the top of the oven and the microwave. There's a few other bits and pieces that need doing, mainly in the back of the storage from the cockpit. But yeah, it'll be nice to get the last bits cut. I've still got some sheets of the veneered ply, which I will be cutting today as well. And it's good to actually start doing the last bits and pieces. I've used the plywood we've just cut to make a little extra width for where the fridge freezer is going to go here, and the bigger piece I cut is, like I said, just on top where the oven was is going to go again. That needed to come out so I could fit that in, and then the hob is going to sit on this bit when the worktop's cut. So yeah, it's all those little jobs finishing off, which is good to do. I have extended, as in made deeper, the gas locker, so the gas bottle will fit in there. It's been painted with grey epoxy primer. That will need a coat of the white epoxy primer, because that's just what I've got. It's a floor paint. But yeah, and then I'll probably put some foam in there should the bottle move, that it doesn't clonk into stuff, but has something soft to pad against. So that's another one of those little jobs that's done. So on the inside, from the utility room where I am, this is how much I had to extend it. It was a triangle, as you can see. It just needed a bit more space, so I can actually tip the bottle into it. This is the rest of the storage that will be accessible from the cockpit. As you can see, there will be a shelf in this bit, so this can be accessible, like I said, from the utility room, which will be handy. Of course, this cable for the mains will need sorting out. But in a way, this is kind of not necessarily to be done before I start moving in, although I want to have it done as much as I can, because it'll all save dust and things on the inside once I start living on her. But yes, I just thought I'd show you there's always more to be done. I have done a bit more tiling in the shower. That's slow progress, because yeah, it's quite a messy job. So I'll do a bit at a time, so not to lose the will to live, but it will slowly get there. The other thing I am doing in the shower, as it seems that I'm playing catch up in this place, is put that window in there. I will fill the rest in with some perspex I've got. Made a bit of an upstand there, and let's see if it becomes a bit clearer from the other side. Probably not. Nope, not quite. But yeah, just finishing things off really. So we're at the end again of another video. The other half of the bifold doors for the shower is being strengthened with some dowels in it, some clamps on it to make sure that it stays straight. The galley, there's bits changed which you saw before. I put that bit of plywood in. I'm just filling and fairing that for where the fridge freezer is going to go.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.